So first things first, how was your experience at campus?
Very, very, very awesome. I wasn't expecting such a big turnout. Everybody was listening so carefully. I met so many people. All of them were like freshers, people who were doing different kinds of degrees. It was very, very refreshing to talk to them.
Okay, so you just had a good conversation with the crowd. So what do you think is the language of the youth?
I think the youth is primarily figuring out what to do simply because the internet has too many opportunities. So now the only challenge is that in this abundance of opportunities, which one do you go for? And we just need to help everybody take better decisions, help them become more aware. More than access to information, it is now about picking the right information. I think that is what we all need to work on.
Okay, so your idea is more oriented towards AI tools and GPTs. So just a simple question. Mostly the writers would comment that is it not ruining the creativity of a person?
Yeah.
So.
It is, and there's a huge chance that people who use ChatGPT very frequently are going to spoil their own skills because their brain is going to get rusted. Just how we don't remember phone numbers anymore because all our numbers are in our devices. So it's going to have a lot of bad effect on the upcoming generation. I think we have to sit together and figure out how to use these things properly. It's just like fire. Right, like you can use it in a cautious way, but you can't ignore its power. And AI is one of those things. It is high tech, it is cutting edge tech. And of course, if you use it excessively, it's going to ruin everything else. But I think we can leverage it properly if we use it smartly.
Okay, so being from the domain of UI UX, so how would you rate your experience for the youth?
100%. I mean, I personally tell everybody to learn at least a little bit about design. For every technical person, they need to know a bit about psychology, a bit about how people interact with apps. So yeah, I think just keep observing how you use the apps you use on a daily basis. You can just study your own behavior and learn a lot about how people use apps.
So do you think that the interface of an app can totally change the level of comfort a person can feel through an app?
Not totally, to be honest. Specifically in the Indian domain, functionality and distribution is way more valuable than user experience. You will find a lot of applications with really bad user experience, but just because they solve specific problems, there are no alternatives. Their market positioning is pretty well sorted. They have high distribution, so they are doing pretty well. So I think in the beginning, if you want to become a successful app startup, focus on solving problems that people are willing to pay for. Figure out how you can position yourself in the market uniquely. And third, build distribution. Get access to as many people as you can. Figure out about the interaction design and aesthetics later on.
Okay. So lastly, your advice to the people out here. What do you observe?
Not really. Like just focus on your nutrition, your physical body, and your mental health. That is the most important thing. Everything else is secondary. Once you have invested enough time in your nutrition and body, then figure out how you can put yourself on the internet. The more you are visible to the internet, the better it is.
Thank you.